Good day, math enthusiasts! This is Mrs. Imelda Arquia, your math facilitator for today.
This video's topic is all about Introduction to Algebraic Expressions. Today's objectives. What is algebra? It is a branch of mathematics that deals with unknown numbers through the use of symbols and operations. Here are some of the terms that are related to the word algebra. Constant. What is a constant? A constant is a quantity with fixed value, and it has only one value in the replacement set. No, kapag sinabing constant, yung halaga niya hindi nagbabago, and examples of constants are number. Kasi isa lang yung halaga nila sa replacement set at hindi sila pwedeng palitan ng ibang number. The next word is variable. Ano nga ba ang variable? Ang variable ay quantity whose value is not fixed, and it is represented by small letters of the English alphabet. So, pwede siyang mag-stand for any value at a given time, but it cannot stand for different values at the same time. Example niya ay yung letter N. Let us examine these examples. N plus 1. Let us identify the variable and constant in this expression. N is what you call variable because it stands for any value at a given time, and 1 is the constant. In the second example, we have b minus 3. The variable there is b, and negative 3 is the constant. On our last example, 2abc, they are called coefficients. Coefficients has two parts. The variable part is called literal factors, while the numerical part is called numerical coefficients or numerical factors. What is an algebraic expression? It is a combination of terms by operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Here are some examples. X plus 9. Kung susuriin natin, this is a combination of terms composed of a variable and a constant by addition. The next example is b minus 5. Same with the first example, this is a combination of a variable and a constant by subtraction. The next is 2a minus 6. A combination of a constant and a variable together, we call them as coefficients. And this is the constant, negative 6. An algebraic expression can be a combination of a constant and a variable, which are called coefficients, and they could also be terms combined by multiplication or division. What is a term? A term can be a signed number, a variable, or a constant multiplied by a variable or variables. And term in an algebraic expression are separated by a plus and a minus sign. Here are some examples. Variables are considered as terms. They can stand alone, so they are considered as terms. And also, numbers, which are called constants, are also considered as a term. And lastly, when we combine variable and constant, they are also terms, because combination of variable and constant by multiplication or division are called terms. Pag-usapan naman natin ang tungkol sa numerical and literal coefficients. Numerical coefficient. Siya yung numerical factor or tinatawag nating number part. In this example, sa 5n, yung 5 ang ating numerical coefficient. Siya kasi yung number part. And literal coefficient naman ay tinatawag nating literal factor or the letter part. In this example sa 5n, yung n ang ating literal factor. Example, 2ab. Suriin natin kung nasan dyan yung numerical and literal factor. Yung 2. Ang 2, ang tawag sa kanya ay number part. At kapag siya ang number part, siya ay tinatawag nating numerical coefficient. Ano naman yung AB? Siya naman yung letter part or tinatawag nating literal coefficient. Negative 5x squared. Yung negative 5 ay number part. Therefore, siya yung ating numerical coefficient. Ano naman yung x squared? Siya yung letter part. At napansin nyo, hindi lang siya basta variable ngayon. Meron na siyang exponent. So, ang letter part pala, kasama yung variable together with the power or yung exponent. At tatawagin natin silang literal coefficient. What is a polynomial? A polynomial is a finite sum of terms in which all variables have whole number or non-negative exponents, and no variable appears in a denominator. If we're going to illustrate polynomials, it's like a train. Na kung makikita nyo yung mga bahagi niya ay pinagtugtong-tugtong. Parang ganun din yung polynomials. Dahil ang polynomials ay series or combinations of terms. And the terms in a polynomial are joined together by plus or a minus sign. And always remember na dapat yung variables sa isang polynomial ay meron lang non-negative or whole number as exponents. Let us examine these examples. Can you tell the difference? These are examples of polynomials. At kung susuriin natin silang maigi, lahat ng exponent ng ating variables ay non-negative or whole number. Well, yung example sa kabila ay considered as not a polynomial. Bakit kaya? Ayan, napansin natin that there is a denominator. So, bawal yun. Hindi siya considered as polynomial kapag ka yung variable natin is nasa denominator. Sumunod, negative yung exponent niya. So, hindi siya considered as polynomial. And yung last, fraction naman yung exponent niya. So, hindi din siya considered as a polynomial. But, they are considered as an algebraic expressions. Now, let us study the classification of polynomials based on the number of terms. When you say monomial, mono means one, and therefore, it is a polynomial composed of only one term. Binomial. Bi means two, and composed of two terms. Trinomial. Tri means three, and composed of three terms. Polynomial came from the word poly, which means many, composed of one or more terms, but it can also be on one term. So in general, pwede natin tawagin silang lahat as polynomial, regardless of their number of terms. Let us consider these examples. I-identify natin yung number of terms ng bawat given. 5x, 3x squared y, negative 5abc. Lahat ng tatlong examples na yan ay binubuo ng isang term lang. And therefore, ang type of a polynomial na meron tayo ay monomial. X minus 3, x squared plus 5x, and a plus b. Itong tatlong examples na to ay pare-parehong merong isa, dalawang terms. At tatawagin natin silang binomial. Next example, a squared plus 2a plus 1. Napansin natin na meron na tayong isa, dalawa, tatlong terms. Yung b squared minus 5b plus 6, tatlo din ang terms nila. At tatawagin natin silang trinomial. What is the degree of a term? The degree of a term with whole number exponents is the sum of the exponents of the variables, if there are variables. And non-zero constants have degree 0. And the term 0 has no degree. In this example, negative 5x squared. So, titingnan lang natin kung ano yung exponent ng variable natin. So, kung ano yung exponent ng variable natin, dito sa term na to, yun yung magiging degree ng ating term. So, 2 ang exponent natin. And the degree of the term is on the second degree. Our next example is 3ab. Napansin natin na meron tayong dalawang variable dito, yung a and b. Kaya tinatawag na silang multivariate. So, kapag multivariate na siya, kukuhanin natin yung sum ng exponents nila para ma-determine natin yung degree of the term. At ang exponent ng bawat variable na nandito is 1. So, kuhanin natin yung sum nila para makuha natin ang degree. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So, therefore, ang degree natin ay nasa second degree. In this example, negative 7x squared y, yung variable part natin, or literal factors natin, is x squared y. Dahil multivariate siya, kukuhanin natin yung sum ng exponents nila. At ang exponent nila ay 2 and 1. So, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, and the degree of the term is on the third degree. Degree of a polynomial. The degree of a polynomial is the highest degree of its term. X cubed plus 2x minus 10. I-determine muna natin yung degree ng bawat term. X cubed. Anong degree meron tayo? 3. 2x. Ang degree niya ay 1. Negative 10. Ang degree niya ay 0 kasi constant siya. Ngayon, ano yung pinakamataas na degree ng terms na meron tayo? The highest degree of the term is 3, and therefore, the polynomial is on the third degree. Next example. A raised to 4 minus 2a raised to 5 plus 8a. This is also an example of a polynomial in one variable. Let us examine the degree of each term. A raised to 4. The degree of the term is 4. Negative 2a raised to 5. The degree of the term is 5. 8a. The degree of the term is 1. So, i-identify natin aling term ang highest degree. So, the highest degree of the term is 5. At dahil doon, yun ang magiging degree ng polynomial natin. So, the polynomial a raised to 4 minus 2a raised to 5 plus 8a is on the 5th degree. Next example. 8abc cubed minus 3a cubed b squared c plus 5ab. I-identify natin yung degree ng bawat terms. 8abc cubed. Since multivariate siya, kukuhanin natin yung sum nila. So, 1 plus 1 plus 3 is equal to 5. Ang degree ng term na to ay 5. Negative 3a cubed b squared c. So, let us get the sum of the exponents. So, 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. Ang degree ng term na to ay 6. Ang last term natin is 5ab. Kuhanin natin yung sum niya. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So, ang degree ng term na to ay 2. So, ano yung highest sum natin? The highest sum of the degree of the term is 6. Therefore, ang degree ng ating polynomial ay 6th degree. Now, let us classify the polynomials based on the degree of its terms. Example 5. Wala tayong nakikitang variable, therefore, ang degree niya ay 0. At ang tawag sa kanya ay constant. 2x minus 15. Ano ang degree nito? Dahil wala kayong makitang exponent, automatically ang exponent niya is 1. At ang degree ng polynomial na to ay 1. At tatawagin natin siyang linear. X squared plus 2x minus 10. The highest degree is 2. Therefore, ang degree ng polynomial natin is 2. At tatawagin natin siyang quadratic. X cubed plus 1. Ang highest exponent is 3. Therefore, ang degree natin ay 3. At tatawagin natin siyang cubic. The polynomial on the third degree is called cubic. Next, 2x raised to 4 plus 2x squared minus x plus 4. Ang highest degree ng term ng ating polynomial is 4. At tatawagin natin siyang quartic. Last example, x raised to 5 minus 2. The degree is 5. And ang tawag sa polynomial on the 5th degree ay quintic. Standard form of a polynomial. The standard form of a polynomial is when all like terms are combined and the degrees are arranged in descending order. How to write polynomials in standard form. Number 1. Identify first the degree of each term. In this example, 5x squared minus 2x cubed plus 4x raised to 4 minus 10. I-identify natin yung degree ng bawat term. 5x squared, the degree is 2. Negative 2x cubed, the degree is 3. And then 4x raised to 4, the degree is 4. Negative 10, the degree is 0. The next thing to do is to arrange each term according to their degree in descending order. So, from mataas, papaba tayo. So, ang pinakamataas dyan na degree is yung 4x raised to the 4th power. So, siya yung una nating isusulat. Tandaan natin, pag nag-arrange tayo, yung term, kasama niya yung kanyang side. So, positive siya at dahil nasa unahan siya, hindi na kailangang isulat yung positive side. Ang next is yung negative 2x cubed kasi siya yung susunod na power ay 4. Pababa kasi yung arrangement natin. And next is 5x squared. Dahil positive siya, lalagay natin yung plus dito. Kasi, hindi na siya nasa unahan. So, pag nasa in-between na siya ng different terms, kailangan na natin i-indicate yung sign niya. Kaya, nakita nyo, naglagay tayo ng plus bago yung 5x squared. At ang last term natin na may pinakamababang degree is yung negative 10. So, yun na yung ilalagay natin sa last. So, when you rewrite 5x squared minus 2x cubed plus 4x to the 4th power minus 10 into standard form, the answer is 4x raised to 4 minus 2x cubed plus 5x squared minus 10. Let us rewrite the polynomial in standard form. Let us identify first the degree of each term. X cubed minus 15 plus 2x raised to 5 minus 2x. Let us identify the degree of each term. The degree of x cubed is 3. Negative 15. Its degree is 0. 2x raised to 5 has the degree of 5. And negative 2x has the degree of 1. Ngayon, i-arrange natin yung bawat term according sa degree nila in descending order. So, mataas, pababa. So, ang may pinakamataas dyan na degree is yung 2x raised to 5. Siya yung unang susulatin. Tatandaan na kapag nag-arrange, kasama yung sign nila. Ang susunod ay x cubed. And then, yung susunod natin in descending order is yung negative 2x. And last natin yung 0 degree which is negative 15. So, when you rewrite x cubed minus 15 plus 2x raised to 5 minus 2x in standard form, the answer is 2x raised to 5 plus x cubed minus 2x minus 15. Let us learn about leading term and leading coefficient. What is a leading term? The term with highest degree among all terms is called the leading term, while the leading coefficient is the numerical coefficient of the leading term. It is the coefficient of the variable with highest exponent. Let us identify the leading term, leading coefficient, and constant term in the given polynomial. 2x raised to 5 plus x cubed plus 2x minus 15. So let us identify first the term with the highest degree, and that is 2x raised to 5. 2x raised to 5 is now our leading term dahil siya may pinakamataas na exponent. Yung number 2, which is the numerical coefficient of the leading term, is called the leading coefficient. At yung negative 15 na walang kasamang variable, siya naman yung tinatawag nating constant term. Let's have a drill. Let's do it. We write the polynomial in standard form. and answer the questions that follow. 2x cubed minus x plus 6 minus 4x squared plus 2x raised to 5. Remember, in rewriting polynomial in standard form, dapat yung exponent ng ating variables ay in descending order. O yung degree ng terms natin, dapat naka-arrange sila in descending order. Let us check your work. 2x raised to 5 plus 2x cubed minus 4x squared minus x plus 6. Kung yan ang sagot mo, then you are correct. Now, tingnan natin kung ano pa yung mga sumusunod na katanungan na dapat natin sagutan. In what degree is the polynomial? Identify the leading term, the leading coefficient, and the constant term. So, nasa anong degree ba yung polynomial natin? Tama! It is on the 5th degree dahil yun yung ating highest exponent. Ano naman ang ating leading term? The leading term is 2x raised to 5. Tama kayo doon. Ano naman ang ating leading coefficient? 2. Dahil siya ang numerical coefficient ng ating leading term. At ano naman ang constant term? 6. Dahil siya yung term na walang variable. Congratulations! Next activity. Identify the following in each of the expressions below. In the given, x plus 4, identify constant and variable. In the given, negative 2xy, identify the numerical and literal coefficient. And in the given, x cubed minus 1, identify the number of terms, the type of polynomial, the degree of polynomial, and the type of polynomial. Your time starts now. Tingnan natin kung tama ang inyong sagot. What is the constant in the expression x plus 4? The answer is 4. What is the variable in that expression? X. Tama kayo doon. Now, what's the numerical coefficient in the expression negative 2xy? Negative 2. And what is the literal coefficient? xy. Now, in the last expression, what is the number of terms? 2 terms. And what do you call a polynomial with 2 terms? Binomial. And now, what is the degree of the given polynomial? 3rd degree. And what do you call a polynomial on the 3rd degree? Cubic. That is correct. Are you in for a challenge? I'm going to give you the math challenge for today. Rewrite the polynomial in a standard form and answer the questions that follow. The given is: all you have to do is take a screenshot and send your answer via email or FB Messenger. That's all for today. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you on my next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe our YouTube channel.